What's up, everybody? This is Matthew from Goblin Pile. Okay, so today's going to be the first video of the 5 that I've promised you guys, detailing at least one strategy of how to approach getting the best kind of use out of the Mythics, the free exclusive Mythics from the Ravnica Allegiance Rising Tension Events series. Boy, I butchered that. For more information on why I'm doing this, you guys can check out the intro video that I've also got on the channel. But so without further ado, I will just dive right into this. So this deck comes from a player named Jainus. He is a member of FTA and occasionally augments us goblins in the Goblin Pile when we need an extra body. He loves deck building from what I can tell, especially because he actually managed to make this card, Lyzolda the Blood Witch, somewhat useful. I was very unimpressed with her from the beginning. I didn't think she would be useful at all, but with the right set of cards or the right kind of strategy, you can actually get some mileage out of her. So we'll start with the top of the deck list. First, I have Mirror March. This card, when this support is on the board, your creatures have haste. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if there are 9 or more red gems, reinforce that creature, destroy 5 random gems, and repeat this process. And at the end of your turn, if a creature you control was reinforced by this support, it loses all its reinforcements. That is the key. This deck focuses on losing and gaining reinforcements, so which is also what Lyzolda cares about. For the next card, we have Teysa Karlov. This is not the exclusive Teysa. This is a different one. You just have to look into this one in your packs. So whenever another non-token, non-copy creature you control dies or loses a reinforcement, copy it. It gains half of its mana. Creature tokens you control have Vigilance and Lifelink. Then we have Lyzolda. This is the centerpiece card I asked people to build around. Whenever a creature you control dies or loses a reinforcement, deal 1 damage to your opponent's planeswalker and their first creature, then draw a card. If that creature was red or black, repeat this process. She actually can kind of rack up some damage if you really get going on with her and Mirror March, which is pretty nice. Next, we have Theater of Horrors. So this is the only card that I had to replace from Jainus' original deck list. I don't have Cindervines, which is what he had in this slot, but I went with Theater of Horrors. This is an amazing card. If you have it, you should probably use it in every red or black deck. It's that generically and broadly useful. So it's a support card. It rivals Alhamart's Archive, which is a mythic from Origins, in its usefulness. So it's got activate 3 red. If you ping one of those activates, it will deal 2 damage to your opponent's planeswalker. And then at the beginning of your turn, exile the top card of your library. At the end of your turn, if your opponent lost life during this turn, move the last card from your exile to your hand. It gains half of its mana. So basically, you get a free card every turn with half of its mana in it. Because it ends up you will always be doing damage to your opponent because of one of the creatures that we have in here, or that's this card's activate gems, or Angrath's first ability. Next, we have Runaway Steamkin. This one, again, not really impressed with it when I first saw it back when GRN, Guilds of Ravnica, was released, but it's actually pretty solid in this setup. Whenever you cast a red card, reinforce this creature. Side note, 8 of the 10 cards in this deck are red, so it will activate quite a bit off of that ability. And then at the end of your turn, if this creature has 3 or more reinforcements, it loses those reinforcements and then converts 2 gems to red for each reinforcement lost this way. With Mirror March, that can be pretty handy. Then we have Beacon Bolt as some direct burn for the players or for creatures. Moving on, we have Justice Strike as some creature-focused damage. Then we have Demolish to deal with supports. Then going over to Goblin Gathering. This is just a filler card, I suppose, that is focused on reinforcements. Create a number of Goblin tokens equal to 2 plus the number of cards named Goblin Gathering in your graveyard. I like it. It's actually pretty handy, and it can pile up pretty quick if you manage to cast a few of them. Then we have Rakdos Guildgate for a little bit of extra conversion and possibly some ramp. Alright, so that's that. That's the deck. We'll get started right away. Let's see if we can take out this Elspeth. Elspeth is a pretty solid white planeswalker. I think she's the only mono white planeswalker that I actually would recommend everybody get. Awesome. So we've got exactly what we wanted right out of the gate. Rakdos Guildgate. That's funny. So all we need to worry about now is getting those cards into play. I think I'll take the red. That's cool. Alright, so we'll do this to get Mirror March out. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. And it looks like Mirror March might actually... Oh! What is that thing? What did she cast on me? I didn't even see that. Okay, so this is a problem you run into. Yeah, okay. Spires of Erazga. So, Thaumatic Compass, or Thumpass, Thumpass, as we like to call it in GP. This is a great card for slowing down those pesky, hasty cards like Atali, who is an absolute son of a bitch. Okay, so I guess I'll put Theater of Horrors out. Let's see where that gets us. I think I'll do this, yeah, and steal that white, and then... Nice. Ooh, that's awesome. So I've got a Demolish, which is amazing because it'll target anything. It doesn't care about lands or enchantments or artifacts. It'll destroy anything. That's why I think it's probably the best support removal in the game so far. So let's see what it does. Yes, it took out the Thumpass. Awesome. And see, if you look there, Teysa just gave those goblins lifelink and vigilance, which is pretty cool. Because now we have a blocker out there on the field, and not only that, an expendable one. So I'm going to put down Angrath's Ultimate to get this, speed things up a little bit. And then I'm going to take this red and black because it'll drop down into 14 total mana for me. And it'll do some even more. Nice. Okay. So the one problem I've had with this deck is getting the major combo to go off. I've filmed like 7 or 8 attempts trying to get Steamkin to unload with Lyzolda and Mirror March in play, but it's not worked out for me. Oh, maybe now will be the day. I'll bet this is the day. This will be it, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Okay, I'm going to beef up that ultimate a little bit so that I can now try to get the Steamkin out. That's my goal. That's what I got to do here. So we'll take that black match. What should we replace? Yeah, let's replace the goblins. Let's just see what happens. This could be it. I bet this is it. You can go the distance here. It's gonna work out today. I got a feeling. Yeah, look at that. See, and it just gets huge. It piles up and goes and goes and goes. It's pretty awesome. We're gonna deal a crap ton of damage here, both off of the Steamkin himself, and then again because of Lyzolda when the Steamkin's reinforcements all disappear. It's pretty handy. So she's gonna do, oh my god, look at that. 1, 2. So we're going to draw all these cards. The Steamkin copies are going to get half mana. And we're going to just rail on her. That's amazing. That's perfect. That's exactly how this is supposed to work. I can't believe how much damage that just did. Yeah, this is crazy. So this is going to be game. Yep, we're going to win the game here. I suppose I can try to get some more stuff in play and just see if I can do more. Yeah. Just to add extra humiliation, insult to injury. And there's the win. So that's how that works. That is the brainchild of Jainus, as I mentioned, from FTA. It's a pretty solid little deck. Even when the combo doesn't work, it's got enough power behind it. Enough of it is generically, broadly useful that it doesn't really matter if you can't make the combo work. And Angrath himself is a fantastic planeswalker. I highly recommend anybody who wants a black-white Rakdos Guild colors planeswalker to prioritize him over Sarkhan. Sarkhan, the black and white, or the black and red Sarkhan is just, he's terrible. So Angrath, you can't go wrong with him, especially if you've got the cards to go with him. All right, guys, so that's video number 1. There will be more to come. I look forward to seeing you guys on YouTube. All right, peace out.